Mornings with Megan. My name is Megan Wysock. I'm the Assistant Director of Admissions here at Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology. Mornings with Megan is a short segmented series where we highlight one of our offices on campus and get questions answered. I'm super excited for this episode of Mornings with Megan as our special guest is our college president, President Pedro Rivera. President Rivera, thanks so much for joining me this morning.
Oh, Megan, thank you for inviting me. It's my pleasure.
So we're going to get right into it. We're going to get to our first question. I want you to get comfortable. I'm going to step off screen, remove your mask, and let's get right to it.
Looking forward to it. The mission of the college is quite simple to state, but much deeper when you think about it. First and foremost is understanding that education is the true pathway to prosperity. So the mission of the college, as it was founded and ultimately how we've now evolved, is to provide students from historically underserved and underrepresented communities the opportunity to be educated and to learn a skill, a trade, to work towards a degree that's going to lead to a family-sustaining wage. And so we understand that by engaging students, by helping them get a good, high-paying career, we're not only changing the life trajectory of them, but their families and their communities as well. So where our mission is education, it goes so far beyond that and really transforms whole communities. So we're really excited and proud of our new transportation center. The first thing that will stand out is when you first pull into that parking lot. It's practically 3 football fields long. And it is quite a sight to see. First and foremost, we're giving students state-of-the-art access to state-of-the-art equipment. They're going to be learning on equipment that industry uses each and every day. So they're going to start their new jobs on day one, prepared to engage with the equipment that they've been working on for years. Secondly, it allows us to expand opportunities for students in diesel, as an auto technician, in collision repair, to really provide pathways to success throughout the auto industry. And lastly, when you think about how we grow in our transportation center and even all our programs in general, by utilizing an industry advisory council, by bringing business leaders and bringing practitioners to serve as role models, as mentors, to serve as a resource to engage in our programs, we are going to make sure that we don't just stop with the creation of a transportation center or any other of our updated labs. We're going to continue to use the experience of others to grow, to innovate, to augment and really develop new curriculum to ensure that when our students leave us, they're going to grow with the industry. And of course, the Transportation Center is our newest, but ultimately, we do this with all of our programs. And as we look at even traditional programs in trades, we're always looking each and every day to provide the equipment that will make students most successful, but more importantly, help them build a network that will allow them to be lifelong learners and serve in their industry as experts and grow along with us. So when you think about how Thaddeus Stevens College partners and invests in our community, our value proposition is extremely broad. So, first and foremost, of course, our strategic mission, our mission as to why we're here, providing education for students to enter the workforce. We provide employers some of the best technical skilled students you may have, whether it's traditional trades or even, next generation STEM and computer science opportunities. And so when you think about our value proposition and why we exist within this community, first and foremost, to provide a high skilled labor force to employers, to business and into industry, and provide a pathway for our students to be successful. But it goes far beyond that. When you think about the economic development factors of our college, we're putting, taxpayers, we're putting, entrepreneurs. We're putting innovators out into our communities all across the Commonwealth. We exist to really generate work and the workforce across Pennsylvania. But we don't stop there. We also look at opportunities to partner with our city, to partner with counties, to partner with our state to address issues such as housing insecurity. So our students who build houses in many cases are building a house for someone to purchase that are purchasing their first home and owning their first home. Or you can think about the work that we do out of some of our automotive programs. We provide a lower cost option sometimes for residents to bring their own vehicles here to be serviced and to be served. Or you think about the work that we do with other community-based organizations to provide skill up or employment up programs throughout our community to non-traditional learners. So when you think of the reach of Thaddeus Stevens, we have an impact on thousands upon thousands of individuals, whether you're a student here and learning, or you're one of the recipients of the many services we provide as part of our mission. Probably our greatest challenge facing the college now and over the next 10 years is space. We could probably grow 400% today when we think about the demand for many of the courses we teach. But in order to do that, we need more classroom space, we need more larger campus, and we'd have to identify continue to identify extremely high quality, well-skilled faculty. And so whereas we're working on our growth proposition and working to provide opportunities for more students, not only here in Lancaster, but beyond, we have to actually build a stronger foundation as we think of, what a lab looks like, especially, in the 21st century and beyond. And, knowing that we can't just rest on our reputation and our history, we have to continue to build and innovate moving forward. And that will take a significant investment both in personnel and faculty, but also in equipment, supplies, and space. Secondly, because of our mission to serve underserved and underrepresented communities, we have to be an affordable option for students. Right now, if you qualify for a Stevens grant, we practically pay all of your tuition, room, board, and cost. And we don't want to lose sight of that mission. We want to make sure that regardless of zip code or socioeconomic standing, that you can find a place here at Stevens to be successful. So in order to do that, we can't lose sight of our mission, and we have to continue to make relevant investments. And then lastly, just, when you're hiring someone from Stevens, or you're purchasing a Stevens product, or you're engaging in Stevens space, it's high quality. And high quality takes time and attention. And we never want to lose sight of our value proposition of quality for those who may be purchasing their first home, or those who might be purchasing a product from us, or someone who might be hiring our student or hiring our faculty to provide professional development. And so we want to ensure that we're not only making a difference, but continue to evolve, grow, and innovate in the space that we occupy. First and foremost, if you're seeking a degree here at Stevens College, act now. I can tell you it's amazing how quickly our programs fill up. And we hear of students who may have learned of us a little later, and they might have to wait to choose a program, or have to make a second option, or might consider going somewhere else before coming here. Secondly, take the time to engage with us around what your interests are and what opportunities exist. And know that because we exist to provide an affordable option and to graduate all of our students, we have an extremely robust support system. If you come here to Stevens, not only are we going to work on you in terms of the cost of college to make it affordable, but we have so many tutoring options and social options and clubs. So there is no reason why a student couldn't be successful here. If they struggle in class, our absolute world-class instructors will work with you to meet the demands of the courses. Secondly, if you need additional support, our Learning Resource Center, our tutors and our coaches and our academic support personnel will work with you to complete your assignments. If you want to get involved extracurricular, we have activities, we have programs, we have student clubs that meet all types of demands. And if you want to live on campus, we have dorms that are extremely diverse in terms of socioeconomics, race, ethnicity. And so, really you can come here and experience what the real world is going to be like for you in your future. Wow, the Thaddeus Stevens College student is an extremely dynamic student. Although COVID has forced us to think a little differently around engaging socially, I have had an opportunity to meet with a number of our students, our faculty. I've walked through residential halls, I've visited labs, I've seen students walking around campus, and have stopped and spoken with them, always with a mask, but stopped and spoken with them. And what I've learned is our students come from all over Pennsylvania. I've met students from Philadelphia, this is their first time experience ever leaving the city, like me, and engaging in a wide open campus space. I've met students from rural Pennsylvania, who have for the first time met individuals from different communities and different backgrounds and engaging with them in their labs. I've met students from the northwestern part of the state who have traveled down to Lancaster for the first time. And as a result, have experienced just new opportunities to visit other neighboring counties and cities as well. I've met students from low, socioeconomic backgrounds where they're the first member of their family to graduate from high school and will be the first to graduate from college, to others who are second, third generation students here at Stevens, or have had parents that have graduated from college themselves. The interesting aspect about Stevens College and Stevens campus, it's a microcosm of Pennsylvania and really, the United States. And, when you come here, this is probably one of the best experiences to get you ready to going out on your own, owning your first home, earning your first new car, new vehicle, and just, starting a great life and, moving on and growing as an individual. So first and foremost, I think it's important to share. I live in Lancaster. I've been here for over 10 years, so I've always known of Thaddeus Stevens. I've always driven by the campus. I've always, really taken in what I've heard about the programs, both as a community member and as an educator myself. But these past 6 months have been an absolute eye-opening experience. Just being able to be here on campus, being able to visit labs, being able to engage with students, really, has been one of the most exciting experiences of my life. First and foremost, just to feed off of the energy of our students and our faculty members, to see the excitement of students creating something themselves and kind of owning this space of technology and of innovation, and just to see the point where they may not know a skill, but you see the light bulb kind of turn on, and they say, okay, now I get it. Both as an educator and a father, that's the experience that we live for. And it's also been very interesting as I've brought my own family members onto campus or friends or other colleagues, they're always surprised. They always, they had known of Thaddeus Stevens or quite frankly, sometimes not, but when they come on campus, they are in awe. They are in awe, much like I was the first time we stepped on campus, and they truly see quickly, how special of a place this is, and how special the people are here on campus are, and it's probably one of the the proudest moments of my leadership.
Thank you so much, President Rivera, for being our guest on Mornings with Megan, and thank you so much all for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.